Welcome to the Oklahoma Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. And now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter from the University of Tulsa. Take it away. You're muted.
Too many things going on here. My name is Crystal Lacey. I'm the Director of Recruitment at the University of Tulsa. This picture here is the Kindle Bell. So one of our traditions is that when TU seniors are done with their very last final, they go and ring the bell. And the superstition is if you ring it before you graduate, you won't graduate. So as a TU grad, I did not test the theory there. To give you an idea about our size, we have about 3,200 undergraduate students and about 1,100 graduate students. So our average class size is about 21 students per class. Your professors know if you're in class, know if you're struggling, know about you. We have students from all over. So about half of our students are from in-state, the rest are from out of state or out of country. So we definitely have a diverse population on our campus. We are about 3 miles east of downtown Tulsa, so we're in the northeastern corner of Oklahoma, so about 2 hours from Oklahoma City if you kind of want some directions there. We have quite a few different majors, 67 different majors. We're a liberal arts school. We're known for our computer science, computer simulation and gaming, engineering. We have the top petroleum engineering program in the world. Of course, also known for our health sciences, psychology, business, and law. We have over 200 campus organizations and so many ways to be involved on campus. We have Greek life. We have different intramural sports professional organizations. We're also the smallest Division I football school in the nation. It is actually homecoming week right now. And so students I saw are painting the street on our campus right now. With the different theme that we have. So we are having some activities on campus, of course, socially distant and things like that. We will be having a homecoming game, of course, on Saturday, and we will have fans really excited about that. We're the Golden Hurricane, and we're in the American Athletic Conference. Students don't have to pay to go to sporting events. You have your ID, you walk right in, and so it's really fun to have that a part of your experience. We've got a small school feel, or small school but big feel, especially with the D1 athletics. We have, of course, 6 residence halls, 6 apartments. We do require freshmen and sophomores to live on campus. After that, it's up to you. But 86% of our students live on campus all 4 years. Also, Greek housing does count as university housing if that's where you would like to live. We have lots of opportunities for undergraduate research. Our Tulsa Undergraduate Research Challenge is where you can work one-on-one with a faculty advisor to conduct your own research. Outside of just assisting your professor doing their research, you get to put your name on your own, publish, present at national conferences, and things like that. Lots of opportunities for study abroad, anywhere from a week to a year, really whatever you want out of the experience. Of course, I will talk a little bit about the city of Tulsa, and I'm not moving my slides because it is frozen, so we're just gonna keep on moving. And so the city of Tulsa, there are places to lots of great restaurants, places to be active. We have minor league sports, a lot of great venues for music. So we are a traditional campus in a vibrant city. And so TU is right in the heart of everything. You don't have to go very far to go have some fun, nightlife, any of those things. And we have a great partnership, of course, with the city of Tulsa, with community service, internships, jobs, all those things. I do want to talk about our application. We are test optional this year due to COVID-19. So spring 21, fall 21, you do not have to submit a test score. And we also, that counts for scholarship as well. So you do not have to submit that test score to be evaluated for admission or scholarship. We take the holistic approach to admission and scholarship, meaning that we're looking at all parts of your student record. So if you have any questions about that, you definitely want to set up a time with your admission counselor. We're meeting one-on-one with students to make sure that we're answering all of your questions. We review our students and take them to the admission and scholarship committee. So the better that we know our students, the better that we can help them. We are accepting visitors right now, socially distant, mask, all of those things. You can come check out a campus tour and also meet with faculty and admission counselors. If you don't feel comfortable coming to campus or want a sneak preview, we are offering virtual visits as well, where you can check out our campus. You can even meet with faculty virtually as well. So we want to make sure that you're staying connected. We are going to have some programming as well, so keep out on lookout for that. An important thing is that we are waiving the application fee until November 1st. So if you start your application via our application or the Common App, it'll waive your $50 application fee. I am getting close to time, so if you want to check out anything on campus, utulsa.edu, you can find your admission counselor, find our application and information about scholarships and things like that. Thanks for your time, and if you need anything, let us know.
Thank you. So next we'll be hearing from Oklahoma City Community College, and don't forget to send in your Q&A questions.
All right. Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Colin. I am an admissions and outreach advisor here at Oklahoma City Community College. We're located in Southwest Oklahoma City, centrally located here in the metro area. So we got students from all walks of life. We have high school concurrent students, recent graduates, returning adults, transfers from other universities who just want to take a few classes. We offer 2-year associate degrees. What that means is that it will include all of your general education basic classes, so things like English, math, history that you would take originally, plus some specialty classes. We package it all up into what's called an associate's degree, and then once you finish with us, you can take that, transfer onto a university, jump right into your higher level classes. The advantage to that is you just save a lot of money. You're taking the same materials, the same classes, and it's also a lot of fun, very flexible. So at our school right now, due to COVID, our classes for this semester are completely online, but the campus and all of its services are still open. So if you want to come in for our free tutoring at any time, or to meet with your advisor, meet with a professor, talk to different campus offices, it's completely open, including Wi-Fi, study rooms, and printing. So our classes do transfer easily to all the universities here in Oklahoma, also throughout the nation. We always ask that you check with those advisors, but we never really had issues with those classes transferring. It's highly affordable. We're most affordable in the state. Our tuition rate is $136 per credit hour. So what that means is roughly $400-ish per class, and that's without financial aid, without scholarships, which we do offer in abundance. Our application process is very simple. It's just a simple application. You can find it online. It doesn't take very long to do, maybe 20 minutes. It's free, so we don't need a waiver or anything like that. After that, all we technically need is a high school transcript. That's it. Even if it's unofficial, we can use that to get you in for the time being. Eventually, we'll need official copies when you graduate, but that's it. We do not have any ACT requirements or GPA cutoffs. So no matter where you're at in life, you have a spot here at OKCU. That being said, for scholarships, we will be opening those up next month, and those will be based on a combination of GPA and standardized tests. Other than that, one thing that we're also known for, if you are still in high school, is concurrent enrollment. This is where you can take college classes while you're still in high school. It's a very good program. Tuition is free up to a certain amount of classes per year. So you're taking classes tuition free, getting ahead. By the time you graduate high school, you'll be, you have lots of credits, and we do offer that. Our classes, like I said, are online. We've switched to predominantly 8-week terms. What that means is that our classes are 8 weeks long. So So we have 2 sessions per semester. The advantage to that is students statistically do better in these types of classes, grade-wise, retention-wise, but also you finish faster. So that's the even better thing. And we've had some really good results after this first term that we just finished. One thing I just wanted to mention, I'm going to share my screen right now. But I just wanted to talk about how, you know, at our school, we're very, very personable. So myself and others, recruiters, admissions officers, all you got to do is stop by, and we're very, very happy to talk with you. We're very laid back and easygoing. But at the same time, we're going to tell you, you know, where you need to go. So basically, you know, you come to us, tell me what you want to do with your life, and I'll tell you how to get there, especially with OCCC. This is our website right here. I just wanted to show you this a little bit. Basically, this is where you'll go, occc.edu. The application is right here on this Apply Now button. Scholarships, like I said, we will be releasing those. So this is the link for scholarships. You can find that and apply as soon as they go live next week. If you are interested in the admissions process or concurrent, the information can be found here. Finally, just some things we are known for, great automotive technology program, nursing, we're #2 in the state. We also offer exclusively digital cinema. So if you're interested in filmmaking, it's a hands-on A to Z filmmaking program taught by Oscar-winning professors with modern equipment. And finally, cybersecurity. If you are interested in the technology field, not only do we have programming, but cybersecurity is accredited by the Homeland Security Department. And the job opportunities are endless. So this is a really great place to be to get started on your college career. Other than that, please come by, send me an email, give me a call, or just stop by, and I'm very happy to meet with you and answer all your questions. So that will be the conclusion of mine. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Oklahoma City University.
So hello, my name is Jalen Jackson. I'm an admissions counselor at Oklahoma City University. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. If not, just go ahead and listen to me as I speak. So Oklahoma City University is a private university located in the heart of Oklahoma City. We're very close to downtown. We are United Methodist affiliated. You do not need to be United Methodist to attend Oklahoma City University. If you are religious and want to take part in worship, we do offer chapel every Thursday at 1 p.m. It's not mandatory, but it's there for you if you want it. We have around 1,600 undergraduate students on our campus. All students are required to live on campus until they're 21, or unless they live off campus with a family member. So most of the student body you'll find on campus. For our academics, our student to faculty ratio is 11:1. The average class size is around 17. It could get a little bit larger or smaller as you progress, depending on what your major area of study is. We don't have graduate assistants or TAs teaching our classes. All of our classes are taught by professors. And then 78% of our faculty hold the highest degree in their field, which is great. The thing I love most about OCU in our classes are that they are very discussion-based. So if you're the type of person who wants to engage in a conversation, and be an active participant in the classroom, OCU is going to be a great environment for you. With our academics, some things I like to highlight are we have an 85% acceptance rate for our students who are applying to professional schools. So think if you're planning to go on to med school, dental school, PA school, things like that. If you're a business student, our business school is ranked in the top 4.5% of business schools in the world, which is fantastic. Our nursing school was ranked #1 in Oklahoma and in the top 50 best nursing programs in the country. And then if you're also interested in like finance, things like that, we have the investment club where students can get involved in tracking livestock. And they can actually invest real money. $100,000 is donated to the investment club each year, so they can try doing that. We also have pre-professional programs, so we have these concentrations that tack onto a major that really prepares students as they go on to apply to those professional programs. We also have a ton of minors and certificate programs that students can add on to their educational track if they so choose. And then for our performing arts school, so OCU is a very performing arts heavy school as well. So if you're a music student, we have over 250 performances that happen each year. So right off the bat, you can get involved in those performances, or if you just like to watch, you can do that. Our dance schools consistently ranked in the top 10 dance programs. A lot of our alums have gone on to perform in national and international tours. We've got a ton of students who have been represented on Broadway. So if that's something that you're looking at, you could do that as well. And then our student experience. So like I mentioned earlier, all students are required to live on campus unless they're 21 or they are living with a family member. So our student engagement on campus is fantastic. We have 80 plus student-led organizations, so you can get involved with that. For our students who are performing arts focused, we have professional partnerships in Oklahoma City that they can get involved with to start building up their professional resume. For our nursing students, we have 70 clinical sites that they go to while they're learning. 25% of our students are involved in Greek life, so if that's something you're interested in, we do have that. We also have intramural options, faculty-led study abroad options, and we have our gym on campus if you're interested in staying fit and active. We also have athletics, so we are in the NAIA division. If you're interested in any of our sports, I encourage you to check out our website, OCUsports.com. There's a questionnaire where you can fill it out, and it submits your information to the coach, so you can start that conversation. And then all students have free access to home games with their student ID. And then some admissions information. If you're planning to apply to OCU, we do have a test optional pathway. Here's our automatic admission criteria. If you don't meet that criteria, we'll review you on a holistic review process. If you have questions about any of this, reach out to your admissions counselor. Sometimes we do have campaign fee waivers going so that you don't have to pay our $55 application fee. If you have questions about that, again, reach out to your admissions counselor. We do have scholarships, so these are automatic scholarships, and a test score is required for consideration, and you have until July 31st to update or submit a test score. And then we'll also take your weighted GPA, and then this year we are also accepting super scores for the testing. And then we also have talent scholarships for our performing arts students, so these are going to be based off of auditions. And then we also have competitive scholarships. There's not a separate scholarship application if you want to be considered for any of these. We'll be looking at your general university application and additional materials. The deadline for competitive scholarships is February 1st, so you would want to have your application submitted by that point. And then if you have additional questions, you can reach out to me. Here is my contact information. Our social media is very active, so you can check that out. And then you can also check out our website. And then that is going to wrap up my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from University of Arkansas Fort Smith. And don't forget to send in those Q&A questions.
All right, guys. My name is Renisha Lewis. I am an admissions officer here at the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. So I'm just going to quickly go over some things about our campus. So this is just UAFS at a glance. We are located in Fort Smith, Arkansas, which is the second largest city in the state. We are NCAA Division II, and we are in the Lone Star Conference. A lot of things students ask us is if we have football. We do not have football on our campus, but we do have basketball, volleyball, baseball, cross country, tennis, and golf. Our student to faculty ratio is 18:1, which just makes our class sizes fairly small. The students will be able to meet with their professors more independently and get all the help that they need in their classes. We have more than 100 student organizations on our campus. One cool thing about us is that we do allow students to create their own clubs if they don't have something that you are interested in. So I know some clubs that we do have, Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon Club, things from very knowledge-based heavy like honor societies, or just cool clubs, just things to hang out with your friends. Our academic programs, we have 51 bachelor's and associate's degrees. We have certificate programs, and we also have a couple of master's programs. The master's programs are something new to us. We just started offering them about 5 or so years ago. And we did start off as a junior college. So that's why we do offer still a lot of associate degrees, because we like to keep that feel of being able to serve students that only want to come to school for that 2 years. So I'm gonna just talk about our admission criteria, because with the COVID-19 situation, that is a little all over the place for everybody right now. So this is in order to receive full admission to our university. We are requiring all of our students to still have the ACT. We do still require that right now. We're looking for a 13 in math, a 15 in reading, and a 15 in writing, with that composite score of a 19. And then you can have a high school GPA of a 3.0 or higher, or be graduating in the top 50% of your class. So with those ACT minimums and one of the other two, the high school GPA with 3.0 or the top 50% of your class. And we also do accept the comparable ACT or SAT scores for that. And then if that didn't, if you don't meet those qualifications, we still do require that 13, 15, 15, and a high school GPA of a 2.25 or higher. So if you don't have a 3.0, you can have a 2.25 or higher, and then that will be with the comparable AC or SAT scores as well. So what are the things that you need to submit for us? We are going to need that completed application. We will need a high school transcript. That way we can see what your ACT scores are, as well as your GPA. And we do require immunization records as well. Your counselor can submit those at your request. You just ask them to send it to us. They can send it to us electronically or through the mail. That is fine. And we do have a free application. We do not have application fees, so there's no need to pay us whenever you do our application. It is a completely free thing to do. So I'm gonna just talk about our scholarships a little bit, because we are one of the most affordable four-year institutions in the state of Arkansas. And for Oklahoma students, we do offer in-state tuition. So what you see on your screen right now is gonna be the prestigious scholarships that we offer, looking at a 27 or higher with a 3.5 GPA. And that's pretty much the same for all the prestigious scholarships. They do waiver in the award amount. So the honors program is going to be full in-state tuition and fees. We do require with these letters of recommendation, resume, and some other things from you. So just be on the lookout of that. If you are interested in coming over to Arkansas, crossing the border, we do offer great scholarships for prestigious students. And that is a great opportunity for you to do. The next scholarships I was going to talk about is the merit scholarships. So that's going to be pretty much 19 ACT or higher, pretty much 19 to 25. A lot of our students qualify in this range for the scholarships, and they do range different based on the ACT and GPA. All this information is on our website, and our priority scholarship deadline is November the 15th. So it is within a month. I know that seems fairly quick, but just definitely know that we are looking at all those applications. So just get those in as soon as possible. We will love to see a lot of new students on our campus. And we are right on the border. So if you are semi-close to us, definitely consider giving us a look. That is pretty much all I had. We do not accept the Oklahoma Promise, just an FYI, but we do offer in-state tuition. It's because we are an Arkansas school, we cannot accept Oklahoma Promise, but we do offer in-state tuition, and all of our information is on our website if you would like to know more information, or you can just ask me more questions in the chat, the question and answer, and I will answer those for you. Here's my contact information. Our campus is open for tours. We do require masks, temperature checks, all that good stuff. So if you need my email or you have any questions, definitely email me or send an email to our admissions email, and we will gladly get back with you. So just let us know if you have any questions, and we would love to see you on campus. So thank you.
Thank you. Lastly, we'll be hearing from Columbia College, Chicago.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alfredo Echevarria. I am your admissions officer here at Columbia College, Chicago. Just some bullet points before I get started. As you can see, we are located in Chicago, Illinois. Columbia College, Chicago is a 4-year private liberal arts college located in Chicago's downtown area. So if you know a little bit about Chicago geography, maybe you've heard about Grant Park, where the city hosts Lollapalooza, or Millennium Park or the Bean. We're about a 5-10 minute walk from all those places. We are mainly located in the South Loop neighborhood. So some numbers I'm gonna be throwing at you right now. We are considered about a medium-sized college. We have approximately about 7,000 students enrolled this year at Columbia. A majority of that number, though, is gonna be undergraduate students looking to get some kind of bachelor's degree from us. This past year, we did enroll about approximately 2,000 new students. That's gonna be mainly new freshmen and transfer students. We are very transfer friendly at Columbia. So most students will sometimes enroll at a local community college or a local university in their hometown and then head over to Columbia to finish out their degree with us. In terms of the programs and majors that we have available, we have about 100 different of those available. They're going to be a combination of majors, minors, online certificates, and graduate degrees. And then in terms of our residence halls, 71% of freshmen do live in our residence halls, mainly for 2 reasons. The first one being location. You get to live in downtown Chicago your 4 years if you would like. And at some point when you do get some sort of internship or job opportunity, a lot of those opportunities are going to be available in our downtown area anyway. So location and access, it's a perfect combination. And then in terms of diversity, we have approximately about 49% of students who identify as students of color, and about 1/3 of students identify within the LGBTQIA spectrum. And this is a really big part of our identity here at Columbia, diversity and inclusion, and making sure that students, regardless of whatever walks of life you come from or life experience you bring to us, we always want to make sure that you have a platform or an opportunity to share whatever it is that you want, because if we weren't, then we wouldn't be doing our job as a college. And then the average high school GPA for an incoming freshman is about a 3.34. Again, test scores are optional. We do review applications on a holistic level, so anything else that you might submit to us, we'll use that to make a decision. In terms of the environment that you would be in, we are we consider ourselves a hands-on immersion in your fields from year 1. So what does that mean? Like most colleges and universities around the country, they might make you focus on your major related classes at the end of your college career. So you're typically your last 2 years. At Columbia, we don't have that. You can jump into your musical theater classes or your photography classes or your graphic design classes, year 1, semester 1 if you want. So we never want to delay a student's access or ability to jump into those classes. So we let you do that whenever you want. In terms of class sizes, it's about 15 to 18 students per class. We do like the opportunity where students can create a chance to connect, network, create some kind of rapport between your classmates and ultimately your instructors. And then we also make sure that faculty, they live what they teach. As I mentioned in my second slide, we do have over 100 different majors and programs. This is a very general overview of what is available to you at the college. So just to go through it, we do have the School of Audio Communication and Writing, the School of Media Arts, the School of Performing Arts, and then the School of Visual Arts and Business. And at some point, we do know that you have multiple interests in a lot of different things in life. So we do sprinkle in some elective classes so that while you're here to study radio or dance, you still have those opportunities to pursue those other interests that you have here as well. And then something that's really unique to Columbia, we started this about 5-6 years ago. We call it the Columbia Experience. It's 3 classes that you'll be taking throughout your 4 years here, just to let you know and make you aware of what job opportunities and what those industries look like in your intended field of study while you're here at Columbia and Chicago. You have Big Chicago, Creative Communities, and Innovation and Impact. And I did mention when I first started, we are a 4-year liberal arts college, so you still got to take those liberal art classes to get a degree from us. So, history, English, math, science, all that good stuff to get a degree from us. And then student life, I would be ashamed if I didn't talk about our student body, since we are a college that mainly focuses in the creative industries and the visual and performing arts. We do have approximately about 70 different clubs and organizations available to you here. So anything that you like, it probably exists already. We do have things like a K-pop club, a DJ club, a competing choir club. We have a Quidditch team that competes with other colleges around the city too, which I think is pretty cool. And if a club doesn't exist, you can make your own club. And then in terms of campus events, we have hundreds of campus events throughout the year. Just to talk about the theater department, we have approximately about 30 productions a year. And then we do have residence centers designed specifically for creative students. And then that's me again. If you forgot, I'm Alfredo Echeverria. You can email me or call me there. And if you want to submit start and submit an application, you can go to colum.edu/apply. Thank you so much for your time. And we're super happy to be here.
Thank you. So we have a bit of extra time, and I just want to invite all of the reps to come back on, and we can do a round of Q&A. If anyone has any Q&A questions, please submit those now. And I'm just going to ask everyone to share their favorite event that happens on campus. We can go in the same order you presented in.
Awesome. So I'm going to talk about homecoming week and one of the big activities that we do because it is homecoming week at TU this week. My favorite event that we do is the homecoming bonfire. And of course, it's the night before homecoming. We have the biggest bonfire in the state of Oklahoma, free food, our marching band's out there, football team, pep squad, you name it, free food, fireworks show, the whole thing. And people are there until that fire is completely burned out. Rain or shine, last year we had a little bit of weather and we still had a full house. So that is my favorite, not only TU tradition, but event that happens on our campus.
For us, my favorite event is actually Preview Day. That's where we get juniors and seniors from the area to come in, basically spend the whole about half a day with only visiting with the professors, departments, and deans that they're interested in. So it doesn't have to be, general overview. There's free food, scavenger hunts, there's music. It's actually a lot of fun. Obviously now it's going to be virtual this semester, but that's going to be coming next month. I encourage everybody, please come out, register for that, and then it's a really good time.
I'll go next. My favorite event on campus, obviously homecoming is going to be great, but we have this little event in the spring called Spring Sing. And so like I mentioned earlier, we are very performing arts heavy school. So what that means is we have tons of talent. And during the Spring Sing event, we have the student organizations grouped together and they kind of put on this concert competition. And so they sing and it's just kind of amazing. It's like being in an episode of Glee or something. And so it's the most enjoyable personally for me just to watch or be involved with as a student.
For me, one of my favorite things that we do on campus is called our block party. It is once you get on campus, but basically all of the organizations that we have on our campus, which like I said, we have over 100, so it can be a pretty big party. A lot of students will get on, come. We have the option to stuff a lion, which our mascot is a lion. And so they get like a little lion and they can take that home. I went to school here for 4 years and I never got one and I'm still kind of bitter about it, but it's okay. I hope to get one as a faculty at some point or as a staff member at some point. But that is something that I like about our campus. And we do showcase all of our organizations that we have on our campus because we have so many and so many different ones that appeal to everybody. So that's one good thing about us. We like to appeal to all of our students no matter where they come from. So I definitely like that about us.
I think my favorite event at Columbia is something called Manifest. It's almost a mile-long street festival where we close down Wabash Avenue, and it's almost like an end-of-the-year celebration for graduating seniors who've worked really hard on their thesis, projects, or whatever. Usually, it's students from all across campus, across departments, freshman through senior year, coming out, just having a good time, and yeah, it's a fun time.
Awesome. Thank you all for sharing. I just want to direct your attention to the Q&A. Make sure that you've answered any of the questions you need to. I'll just say thank you all for joining us, and thank you to all of our presenters. When you go to close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. This was just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other sessions recordings. Would you all like more time to respond to the Q&As? Or okay, looks all right. Well, good night, everyone. Thank you. Bye.